Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gyms of War Guild Wars week 33 day 6. It is a blue day and happy Christmas Eve. It is Christmas Eve or Merry Christmas Eve, whichever way to say it. But yeah, it is Christmas tomorrow. And in the theme of Christmas, we actually have a somewhat interesting, it's kind of funny that it fell on a blue day at the end of this week because of course, this Friday, we ended up getting the new Blue Mythic, and never mind, that's not the team. Wait, where did I save the team to? Oh, it's all the way down here. So we're going to be running with Skadi, Azura, Emperor Corvash, Skadi, and Merlion. Somewhat similar to what we normally use, except it had Skadi in here, and an Azura. I don't think we normally use Azura, but yeah, we got our mana generator, we got our stun, we got our Merlion. Main thing we'd want to do is bring that fam into first slot, and then just tear apart the team. So let's get into that, and hope all goes well. Okay, what do we have here? We'll go and take the yellow immediately, it would look like. Also, hello, One Jade Gamer. Hello, Dachshund. Hello, War. Hello, William. Welcome. Hello, Ozzy. Merry Christmas. Okay, let's see. Green into a brown. Can we make that happen? I might as well do it the other way around to guarantee that we get the brown. And, oh, we would have gotten it if I actually would have gotten Freddy Brown extra turn. Aw, there's no way we could have known that, though. Fail. Okay, well, we'll just go take a purple, I guess. Start getting our mana up. Wait, are we not running, Oh, we have +2 blue, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. I was wondering why we didn't gain a +1 when we took the purple there, but that would explain why. We're using the minus green banner right now, which would make sense. Okay, so we'll throw ourselves a Corvash, get that down, make sure he doesn't get a Kraken, even if it's a low chance. I still do not want that occurring, that is for sure. Actually, I think we have enough to kill him right now if we wanted to, and that will bring what's-his-name to first slot, which is really important. So I guess we will go for that. And now that he's in first slot, we could just skull poke him and kill him out. So we'll do our little explosion. We'll get a little bit extra there. It goes for a poke. Unfortunate, but we'll try again. Actually, let me take that first. Oh, oops, we're frozen on blue. Fail. Luckily, that was full mana. But we'll throw that down. Get yourself another cast. Only 6, but still going to be enough. And now we just need to get our last little bit of mana, probably off a Blue Surge. Throw it down again. We got our Merlion if we need it for backup, so we got that. What do we do with this blue? We cleanse, so we can go silence it now. I probably removed the blue, so we'll do that. And that does indeed give us Corvash, which is also a double kill. And then we can just silence, and that should be enough damage. We're very close to it. Yeah, that'll be way more than enough. And down it goes. Even if it didn't get the double damage, that would have been enough. We kept our own lone player for another week. That's fun. Let's see. Kraken, Valkyrie, Justice, and Queen Mab. Interesting, he's running a Justice team. Haven't been seeing them that often. So we'll see what this does against it. So for Skadi, when we were testing in PvP, it seemed to be going okay. And so far, it seems to be doing the same. It's nothing extremely spectacular, though. I was expecting it to be slightly better in Guild Wars than what it actually is. Could just be the team layout, too. Really wish it was able to cover every color. We would need another triple color that would fit into it decently to really be able to do that. So we'll go for a purple red here, mainly just taking the red for the Merlion. He could take the skull. Won't really make too big a difference. And we get a double yellow there, very nice. Purple, can we drop that into a double blue? I'll chance it. It needs to surge to get full mana, though. Ooh, it didn't surge. Luckily, we got the Cascade. We didn't get a double for the extra turn, but that's still good enough. So that goes down. And now we're stuck in here. I guess we just take a skull then. Skull, I can't mana burn that, which is annoying. So I do want to Corvash it next turn. So we'll skull poke, Corvash, and then go from there. Or another skull poke, that works. And then we can hit the other two instead. And there they go, both on full mana. Oh, don't, why? Okay, well, we're still Corvashing that. Corvash. And, oh, Queen Mab. I have nothing to deal with that at the moment. I guess I could shuffle it around and try silencing it long enough to be able to do something. So we'll do that. Take the blue, because we can. And now we move everything. Or you know what? Yeah, I move it first, so we get the extra mana. So we do that. And now that's in first. We can easily Corvash it. Please, extra turn. Nope, but it's still silence. No, it's not. Yes, it is. There we go. Big skull. Not much I can do about that. Only problem now is Valkyrie gets her thing. Can't stop that, but we'll just do our Corvash, get that down, Go get a Valkyrie. That does almost nothing, actually. It helps us quite a bit there. So we'll take it gladly. And now we have a Corvash into whatever. Should probably take the Skull first, just in case. Don't want him dying out. There we go. Well, that's one way to take the Skull, I guess. We'll take the mana because we can. And then we just take this out the way. Unless we decide to explode instead. I don't think that's enough damage, though. And we're not getting that much mana, so I'm just going to simply do that. And that's enough to kill it off with the Merlion. And down it goes. Also, we're able to keep the Azura every single time so far. Normally, we lose her quite often. But surprisingly, we didn't. And if we do, we can replace it with a Queen Mab, so it doesn't matter too much if it does go down. Okay, again. Oh, he has a Dust Devil. Should I go switch my team so it's ready for a Dust Devil? Yes, I think I should. So, edit team. That goes there. See if I can remember how to place everything. That goes there. And then the Azura goes to front line. Is that correct? I think I did it correctly. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is correct. If not, whoops, we just lost. But that should be correct. And then he'll Dust Devil, and then he puts us back into order. So we'll do that. A little bit annoying that we have to go switch our team specifically for this. But all it's going to do is place us into the correct order. And maybe make our first turn a little bit weird. Because if we take blue, it goes straight into Merlion. Which is not exactly what we want to be putting our blue into immediately. But he'll fix that in a single turn. Oh, there we go. We almost got all of our mana anyways. But now if we go and like try taking the blue, that wouldn't get her to full mana. But then again, you know it would have before, yeah. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but gotta do it just to make sure he doesn't do anything annoying. But yeah, now he moves us back into the normal positions. Really easy to counter out a single Dust Devil like that. Only problem is when he starts doing that additional times. So as soon as we start getting our value out of Azura, it might not matter as much if he does move it back. Ideally, we would want to keep her up front, though. Of course. One thing I could go do is bring him up, just so we can go hit him. Oh, he has a double Impervious. I forgot about that. Or not a double Impervious, but a double immune to Mana Burn. So let me go stun it, so we can at least start hitting it. So we'll move that over. That will kill it. Oh, what? Well, that's overkill. Didn't even need that much damage, but we'll throw that down. Get our Corvash, and now we can actually Mana Burn it. So if we go and use our ability, this will kill it? Yes, it is enough damage to kill it. So even though it has Mana Shield protection, now that it's stunned, we will be able to hit it, and down it goes. And that is a pretty easy match, then it looks like. We'll just go and silence both of them, because why not? And then just explode and go from there. Hopefully into a Corvash into one other thing. And we'll just go for purple into Skull. Nope, no Skull. Throw this into an HP reduction. Nope. And Corvash is still not enough damage. We'll throw that down, hopefully. Oh, forgot to take the purple. Hopefully into this hitting enough skulls. No, it will not hit enough. I think it's only hitting 2 or 3. Yeah, 3. And now we can kill it with the Merlion. Oh, actually, I should have killed it with another explosion. We would have gotten like 5 more points. Actually, I have no clue how many more points that would have given. But it would have given more. Let's see. Yeah, that'd be annoying having to recruit on Christmas Day. I really wish they would have implemented 27 out of 30 in the previous patch. I assumed they would have because of the holidays and everything, but they didn't. Well, here's another Justice team. So the second one we're up against. Hello, RapPF. You got Paragon in bracket 1 for the first time today. Oh, congrats. Congratulations. That is very nice to have. Yeah, we were it this week, but we're losing it for sure because we ended up losing on the very first day. I think I have like 2 people in my guild that went perfect score, or you know, winning every day. Yeah, we unfortunately lost on Monday. What do we even do here? I need the red, but he gets a purple out of it, and a freeze, and a stun. So that is probably not advised. I would take the purple into the green, but we don't use the green. We can take it 2 different ways. Both of them give him a skull chance, so I guess I take this one, because this also gives us a skull chance twice, and a blue chance. There we go, and we actually landed it. And we landed an extra turn right there, very nice. Actually, we could prevent him from getting any skulls if we want by taking another one into the purple there, so that we go get that, and I think that is what we're going to do, so we'll do that. Get almost all of our mana, just need a little bit more. We do not have a drop for that, so we're not going to bother. Oh, oops! I just realized, I forgot to switch my team. Wait, I thought something was off. I forgot to switch my team back to the normal positioning. Fail. Well, I guess we're running with first slot Merlion. I guess that's not too big a deal, since we can use him as a silence option. You know what? I'm actually going to go for his mana. There we go. We'll use him. He's there. We kind of have to use him now. So let's try... I've never actually used Merlion first slot on a blue day. Well, technically we did the previous battle, but that doesn't really count because he moves us. 25% of 41. Also, you have 41 attack? Since when does this thing have such a high attack? I never actually noticed that. It wasn't even gaining any attack yet either. Wait, Merline has that high of a base attack? When did that happen? Anyways, he doesn't even have like 10% or 20% this week. Interesting. But what is 25% of 41? Isn't that him surviving with 1 HP? Pretty sure it is. And because of that, I have to use this. I'm almost guaranteed that is. Yeah, it would be either 30 or 31. I don't know which way it would get rounded. Regardless, both of them are not enough damage. So we have to go for it. There we go. Well, with the explosions that we got, it was enough damage, so there we go. Well, we can go kill that, so that's nice. Maybe we'll hit both the ones that are weakened as well. Nope, but it silences the other one at least. So we'll get our blue explosion, Corvash it, and yeah, that's pretty much match. You know, maybe we should start using Merline in first slot, gosh. Take the skull over. It's a lot more disabled, that's for sure. I'll take the blue. Only problem is we don't get our mana generation started as quickly. It would be bad against drain spam. There we go. And now the only thing we need... Oh, you know what? I should have Corvash first. We could have just killed it. But doesn't matter. We got enough off the Merline, and there it goes. And we have yet to lose a single troop either. Of course, we could just summon if we did, but... what do we have for the final battle? Okay, I think I am going to switch back, because obviously we need the Merline in last slot for the whole purpose that he serves, which is protecting us against all the Krakens. So yeah, let's go with this normal setup. Gonna need to make sure I get a quick Merline, but we can easily do that into an Azura. Do need to be careful of the Forest Troll too, because he's going to disable our skulls, and then we don't have skulls to use. He's also going to put a lot of green onto the board, which we also do not use. Actually, so much so, I probably should have switched something out just so we had a green option. Because there's going to be a lot of green on the this board that we're not going to be able to use this time around. Oh, I just gave him so much yellow. Luckily, he doesn't use that color. If we don't use green, he doesn't use yellow. What to do? I guess we just keep taking blues. I don't want to accidentally give him a skull or anything. I do want to have the capability of poking him when we need. So, like, right here, I do want to go for that. 2 more will actually kill him. Okay, good. He misses, but he puts a lot of useless stuff onto the board that we don't need. So much so, I can't really do a turn here. I guess we just take a yellow and let it take whatever. We get a lot of green. Too bad we don't use that. We'll just take the yellow. Don't really need it, but we get it. So the yellow over. I mean, the green over. And what else? A yellow into a blue would be amazing right now. Nope, that is not so. Come on, we even had the storm and everything. But luckily we got all of our mana, and now we can just explode and start actually doing something to him. If he doesn't do something too weird here. Hopefully he'll miss. Okay, please end your turn. There you go, good. And we're not frozen because he has no option to do so. Normally this team does run with the Queen Mab. Surprised to see that it doesn't. Oh, he almost killed our summoner though. That is actually pretty bad. I gotta be careful because he might get a random KrissTigger out of nowhere. Oh, I really wish it was enough damage to kill it. Let's see, is it 34, 35, 47? That is not enough damage. It would be 7 short. And I have to let him skull poke me now too. How do I do this? If I Corvash, there's a problem now though. If I Corvash now, I can't do anything to the KrissTigger. So I think what I actually do is cast this, then Corvash, then go from there. Okay, so he'll do that. We could take these blues. I guess we take it 4 or 5 times and then just Corvash him. Too bad we can't get free damage in here to kill that. I could try casting an explosion, but I don't think that would really be worth it. I could also cast this and just hope it randomly silences. Actually. And just hope it randomly hits the right one. I don't believe we can get that lucky, though. So, since this will silence everything that he has that uses green, we'll just do that. And now he doesn't get any mana. Oh, wait. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking there. I was thinking, like, the Merline. Never mind. But, yeah. He still gets mana. He just doesn't get the thing. Fail. So, we got to destroy a mana, but we didn't get to stop the Forest Troll. And I guess we go for the Merline here. It did not hit the right ones, so he does get the kill. That is not looking good then. So we'll take the skull poke. We don't have anything to poke down all the smaller things. There was an issue I was having with this earlier too. Really hard to take out some of the little pokes that we actually need all over the board. I'll throw that down. And it looks like we should still win, but unfortunately that did go very badly at the end there. But we got him silenced. Very unlikely that we lose to that at this point. All we need is a little bit more pokes. And I guess we'll move that over, and that is gone. Though we lose a lot of points. We're probably only getting 9,000 today, after how much we just lost on that final battle. Actually, we didn't lose too much. We lost about 100, 200 or so. And what does that bring the final score to for today? 9,100, yeah. That did go down quite a decent bit. But, oh well. Still got our perfect score. Main thing that matters. We somehow have one person who has not done one battle. How do you even manage to do that? Now I'm kind of curious who it is. There it is. We have one person who hasn't done one battle. And that would be the last of it. Sweet. So, we're in number 1 right now in bracket number 2. I'm pretty sure Martha's Guardian still has a few. It looks like it'll be us two going back in. And Black Hand and Ultimus coming back down. Sweet. Okay, well, back to bracket 1 we go. Merline silence. It's like, I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking at the end of the battle there. I was thinking like, oh, Corvash, that'll make sure he doesn't get mana. And then I didn't use the Merline. What I should have actually probably done there was one of two things. Either Merline the KrissTigger or Merline the Forest Troll. A Forest Troll would have obviously killed him. But yeah, I should have Merlined probably the KrissTigger. And if he got a Kraken, that wouldn't have mattered as much because he would have gave us blues instead of giving us greens. But yeah, one of those two I should have done. I actually shouldn't have done the Corvash there on that one move, because he still got to do the full Forest Troll, and then he got a lot of mana, and then all that kind of stuff. Anyways, let me go do dungeons. And if anyone still has any questions, feel free to leave them in chat, and we'll definitely make sure to go over them. Also, tomorrow night will be our final stream of the year, and we'll be doing it Christmas night. We'll have 2 redeem codes, all the normal stuff. Pretty much be like a normalish stream. But that will be our final stream of the year. And then we won't have them until around January 4th. We won't be coming back. Why do I keep clicking on these random things? I'm like trying to get over to dungeon, and I'm like clicking on everything that's not a dungeon. Anyways, let's go clear through these real quick. We got our resources. Gotta get all the free resources. So hello, Nautical. Oh, you still didn't get the Skadi. Well, you still have some stuff to try on Monday if you want to throw it at it. Do keep in mind there are some things to save resources for, though, coming in the near future. Like the new kingdom that's coming midway through next month. Also for event keys, the next time to use those, I believe, will be on the 1st of the year. Because a new legend will be coming in on that day. Okay, do we have a drop? No, we do not. So we'll just throw that down. Get our mana going. We'll probably just get the poke because we can. And do that one more time, and we'll be good to go. Oops, take the brown. Can't forget those. Come on, cast. And what else we need to move? Take the reds. Take the nothing green. And then we ran into a Sunbird, and that's match. Ran, boom, Sunbird, and come on, cast. And down it goes. Let's see. Yep, I hope everyone has a Merry Christmas tomorrow. I already kind of celebrated it partially today, and of course I'll be celebrating it tomorrow morning as well, and throughout the day. I'll still have the event video going up at the normal time this week. Though do keep in mind that the event video will not be coming on the following Monday, on New Year's Day, because I will be busy all New Year's and New Year's Day. And I will not be back until the 3rd. So I'll see if I could maybe try recording it there. Ideally, I kind of wanted to do all of my recording before the fact. But I think I might just bring my my webcam and record some of it there. I still wouldn't be able to do the streaming and everything. But yeah, I might do that for a couple things so that I can still cover the event video in a timely manner. It wouldn't be as early as it normally is, but if I don't do that, it wouldn't come out until like the Thursday after the fact, which might be just a little bit too long. At that point, almost everyone would forget what the event even is, or have already done it at that point, since it's since it would be so far into the week. So hello, Zach, welcome. Let's get back to PvP. And I guess we'll still mess around with Skadi a bit. Actually, never mind. Let's not. Not against that team, we're not. Let's see. Let's go back to, I guess, the Dragon Soul, or the all-Dragon Soul farming team. Okay, well, take the purples. See if we can get another. And I guess a red is sufficient. So we'll take that. He'll get a little bit of brown, but he doesn't use it at all. All he's using is Dragon Souls. Also, what on earth is with all the Dragon Souls? 3 Dragon Souls and an Ogrin. I'm not quite sure what he's going for with that. Oh, I see what he's going for with that. He's, it's the week that you have to kill reds. So because Dragon Soul has a 25% chance to revive, he's just spamming them all. Okay, I see why he's doing that. So I don't understand why the Ogrin's there then. He might as well just use 4 Dragon Souls. Maybe he doesn't have the 4th, I guess. Well, throw that down. Oh, I could have thrown a Fair Shroud there. Fail, but oh well. Same result. We still get the same amount of souls. Wow, a double Dragon Soul revive. Also, that's something I've never seen yet, though that wasn't what just happened. Killing a team of 4 Dragon Souls and then having all 4 of them revive. I have yet to ever see that. I've seen a triple, but not a quad. And there we go, down it goes. Do you have a video on building Guild War defend teams? Yes, I have done a couple. They were all strategy-based, though. I haven't really done a up-to-date video as of currently on what the meta is for Guild War defense. I'm normally a little bit hesitant to really do those kind of videos because generally the kind of things that you would build for defend on Guild War days are extremely expensive to actually build. And for how little benefit they give you, it's normally not worth going out of your way for. And a lot of people can't actually build them. There's probably only like 0. Or maybe not that much, but about 1% of the people in the entire game probably have everything needed to build every single proper defend team that you need for Guild Wars. So I have done a couple strategy videos if you go searching back a little bit, but yeah, I would need to do a new up-to-date one. The hardest problem is whenever anyone always asks for like a budget version of a Guild War team, because I normally don't know really what to say because I haven't had the ability to really test that lower level ranges, different various teams. I only know what works in late game, and then of course you could apply that to early game and it would still work, but it's hard to make a more budget version of Guild War defense when you don't have some of the mythics and stuff. Okay, what do we need here? As basic strategy, a good rule of thumb is have at least 1 troop on your team that can deny out the color of the day, or does additional damage based on whatever the color is for the day. Oh, that just gave him a lot of brown. Luckily he doesn't use it though, but he still gets the burn and the freeze. And I do not believe... Oh no, there we go, good. I was gonna say we don't have anything to take, but we just move that over. Get yourself a Dragon Soul. Really need that freeze to go off us. This team doesn't get as penalized by a freeze. I guess as long as we're not frozen on purple, it's fine. Because that's the main thing that we'd be actually turning off of due to the convert that we have on our team, like right there. And he has not yet to freeze us on our most important color. So we'll go do that, make sure we don't have to deal with freeze anymore. And just keep going with everything else. And that will be match. He gave us another alignment, very generous of him. And just explode, and then it goes. And we'll just poke him with, I guess, another Fair Shroud, because why not? There we go, give us those souls. Don't we get like 275? Oops, I already went past the screen. Yeah, I think it's 275 that we keep getting per each of these battles that we end up doing with it. Hello, Maximuse! Yes, happy holidays! Let's see, when am I heading to my family? This Wednesday is my flight, and I won't be back until later on the following Wednesday. Though we're not going to be starting the streams back up until most likely the Friday after. Because I'll still have a bunch of stuff I need to do once I actually get back to South Carolina. What to do here? We'll go and... Oh, I guess we'll just take the red there. And then just throw down the Dragon Soul. And then we can just explode. And that's almost matched. Just need 1 more into the explosion there and we'll be good to go. So he'll just scope poke us if he gets a chance, kind of. We'll do that. And there we go, perfect. And now that kills it. Give us those 275 souls. I need them. Yep, there it is. Also, by the way, we know when the next Soul Forge is coming. Next Soul Forge is coming on, or the next Soul Forge update thingy is coming sometime mid-March. They didn't specifically say if they're going to be adding another mythic or another mythic weapon and stuff like that. It just said that they were going to be adding stuff to it. That doesn't necessarily mean it'll be what they've already added in the past. But yes, it will be sometime mid-March to late March to maybe, if they're running late, early April. But yeah, it would be a good idea if you're a late game player to make sure you, just in case, to have about a reserve of 1.3 million souls by the time that time comes. And a good way to do that is to get yourself a Ferris Raw. Also, don't forget, Ferris Raw is still craftable and likely will be pretty much up until the day I go on vacation. Until the end of Wednesday, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. Though, once you get the diamonds for it, definitely make sure to go get it immediately, just in case they remove it for whatever reason in the near future. But yeah, they did say they would keep it for a week, and they added it on, like, I think Wednesday night or something. How did Guild Wars go? We did a little battle on one of the battles, but we still scored 9,100 for today. And of course, we didn't lose any, given that. But yeah, we're currently number 1 in Bracket 2, so we're going back to Bracket 1 most likely, unless there's like a billion battles on one of them. They did mention that they're eventually going to be adding a feature to Guild Wars that will allow you to see the amount of battles that every single guild has done throughout the week, so that you'll know if they've done basically all of their battles or if they've only done some or anything else related to that. Because as of currently, it's really hard to tell how many battles total a guild has done. Someone who's like half your rating at a given time could technically be the first place within the bracket simply because they actually haven't done all of their battles yet. So they will be adding a feature like that into the future that will be allowing us to see that information, which will be nice. I don't think it's coming next patch, but it is something they will be implementing. One thing that I really hope is in next patch, though, is they really need to get out 27 out of 30 Guild Wars. It just makes recruiting on Mondays so much easier, because it's not as big of an issue anymore if you're missing a person or something. Okay. I guess we take a skull here. Let's move that over, see if we get the purple. And then just explode everything. He'll throw a Hellcat, completely missed, thank you. And that'll go right into our World Breaker. We don't have a drop. So we'll just go and explode it, I guess. Hello, ellcarjen! And yes, Merry Christmas, everyone! Hey, I hope you all enjoy it. Let's see. We'll go through the Dragon Soldier. And then just go World Breaker. And can we get a Ferris Raw? No, no Ferris Raw. No Ferris Raw for you. Okay, we'll just explode then. And that's enough damage to kill out everything because we have Triple Dragon for 17 damage, full AoE. And we'll just gain all of our resources. Also, if you haven't yet, the week's objective is ridiculously easy. Oh yeah, I forgot. I needed to go claim my thingy. Oops, there we go. I didn't actually get to click on it, but today we get 25 gold, or 25,000 gold, and 11 musketeers. I'm curious what they're going to give for the 12th day of Christmas, KrissTigger version. But yeah, we'll have to see. I can almost guarantee it's going to be a common. The only common that could possibly be worth it, though, is if they give out 12 firebombs, kind of as fireworks or something. But yeah, I would love if they did that. I highly doubt that's going to be it, though. Wanting to craft Dawnbringer? Yeah, Dawnbringer is definitely a really nice utility weapon to have. It's also realistically the only yellow, as well as the only blue full AoE weapon that you'll really have. There are a few other for both, but most of them are really, really hard to obtain. Or they're obtained by really strange means that aren't really that possible. But yeah, it's definitely a really good idea to have a Dawnbringer. Red already has plenty of full AoE, but the other two colors do not. Okay, we'll take that over. Hopefully Surge, perfect. And now we got all the manas we'll be needing. I like how I barely even touch this Mountain Crusher. Most of the battles we don't even need it. It's mainly just there for backup and the fact that it's using the hero class. The hero class in general is the main thing we're even using from it, because it gives, what's his name, World Breaker, all of his additional damage, which is nice. And let me make sure I gain full souls. Almost didn't. And down it goes. They look like Christmas ornaments, the firebomb. Oh yeah, they kind of do. I didn't think about that. That's funny. Yeah, they kind of do. Explosive Christmas ornaments. Yeah, if you ignore all the fire, they kind of do look like Christmas ornaments. Like, there's the little thing that you hang it by, and then the little design. Well, that's a face, but I guess they kind of look like little Christmas ornaments. Okay, what do we have? We'll go take the red over, and I guess another red, sure. Red into a red. That would appear to be the thing. Yeah, you just wouldn't want to put the fire bombs on your actual tree. That would not be good. Let's see. Old Dragon Soul. And come on, Cass. Ferris Raw. Do we have alignment? No, we did not. But we'll throw the Browns and then just get a World Breaker and everything. And we'll just go get the poke. Let's see. Who can we get it on? Throw it on you. Get that. Get all the stuff we need. Get all the manas. See if we get a World Breaker there. If anyone still has any other questions, team builds you want me to do or anything, let me know. Oh, that reminds me. I haven't gone over the troop yet, have I? Fail. Let me go do that. The new troop coming in tomorrow. It is basically like the, oh, what's the one currently called? The Ice Golem, except it does it for Submerge for yourself, which is kind of cool. But yeah, let me go over the new troop. I have no clue how I haven't done that yet. And normally I do that right after Guild Wars, or the dungeons. But I kind of forgot. Let me go do that. Well, better late than never. Let me see if I can go find it. One moment. Might take me a second to figure out where on earth it went. Merry Christmas. The Guild War week. And there it is. Hey, Coral. Okay, let's go get this guy up. Zoom into this image, and it should be good to go. Okay, so let me go and get the overlay to show it to us. And is that it? No. Is that it? Yes. Yes, that one is it. Okay, so get this to show the right screen, if I can. There it is. And now to just make it visible. And there we go. Okay, so the new troop coming in tomorrow. Hidden Reef, the Coral Golem. It is Exploder Gem, submerge a random ally. For every green gem destroyed, so if you destroy 4 green gems, it would indeed submerge your entire team, including itself, I would assume. It should, but yeah, it would basically submerge your entire team. And it gains HP and armor, which is interesting, because the other one only gains armor, if I'm not mistaken. Or I think it was only one stat. Yeah, it was either armor or HP, but it wasn't both. But yeah, that does make it quite a bit better than the other golem. While you don't get the benefit of freeze, you do get the double stat gain, and as an alternative to the legend, you'd be able to get better submerges onto your team. One other noteworthy thing about this guy is he's actually only ultra rare instead of the other golem, which is an epic, if I'm not mistaken. So he's a lot cheaper to trait, and also a lot easier to obtain after the fact if this was to come to players a couple months down the line who are starting out. It'd be a lot easier to actually obtain this golem than it would be to obtain the other golem, which is an epic. But yeah, as far as traits, it's pretty decent. It has immune to Devour and immune to Stone Skin, though with the current meta, you wouldn't really use something with immune to Devour in the last slot. I mean, you would, but that would devalue Stone Skin, so you're really only going to be using it either for its Indigestible or for its Stone Skin, likely not both simultaneously. It's an elemental construct that doesn't really come into play much, but its traits combined with what it does is decent. I would probably use it more as a last slot, even though it does have Stone Skin, mainly because you normally wouldn't want to put the troop that you use to submerge in your first slot. The main reason being is that it would automatically lose its submerge. But then again, I guess since he gives it to literally your entire team, it doesn't matter too much. So you know what, never mind. Yeah, I guess you could use him on whatever slot you want. Though ideally first or last would be the 2 optimal locations to put this guy. Yeah, he seems decent. He's definitely not really going to be something I personally use a lot, but he's going to be a nice utility troop that might find his way into particular teams. And also, one other note, Submerge did get buffed in the most recent patch, and it does dodge now Hydra's full AoE trait, the Kraken's full AoE trait, and Mana Burn off of a Queen Mab, or anything that hits Mana Burn onto all enemies, which is just Queen Mab at the moment. But yeah, it does counter those 3 things now. The fact that it now counters Queen Mab and Kraken being very, very vital to it actually being decent now. Prior to that, it was basically useless, but now that it does indeed counter those 2 things, it is an okay utility that you might be able to use on some teams, particularly if you're up against a Kraken Queen Mab team, which is still pretty popular due to how powerful it is. But yeah, definitely a pretty decent one. You get green blues too, so you can finally fully trait your KrissTigger and Mercy, and whatever other good options there are. I can't think of any other really notable ones off the top of my head. I know there exist though, but KrissTigger and Mercy are definitely the 2 highest priority. Yeah, Submerge did get buffed in the most recent patch, the 3.25. It's not that big of a buff, but it counters some of the biggest things that get used in the game right now, like Kraken and Queen Mab. Oh, I didn't take the yellow fail. Luckily, he did not go for the skull poke there, but he still ended up draining it. Do I just take red into red? I think I do. So we'll take red. Looks like we got another red automatically, so we'll take that one. And he'll take another little poke, but we should be good to go at this point if he would stop doing all the things. Never mind, we lose. Well, that was a quick battle. Wow. If I take purple, he just casts against us. There isn't much we could do here. Yeah, he just throws that in. So I took mana that wasn't related to it. I guess now we try rebuilding our Dragon Soul. See if we can get that going. He gets a Scion on top of that. Wow. And there we go. Full mana, though that dies. Hopefully he doesn't get another skull. What are these extra turns he's getting? Wow. Those are some insane extra turns right there. 1 HP. I think this is this match. Might as well just retreat. Yeah, there's no way we're winning that. He has all the drains. He has 4 drains just sitting there ready to go. We are not coming back from that. But yeah, against a team like this is what the new Submerge guy is for. Against a Forest Troll, Kraken, Queen Map, Kraken. Submerge dodges Kraken's final trait, Queen Map's full AoE, and the other Kraken's final trait. The only thing it wouldn't dodge is the actual Kraken ability, but everything else on this team it would dodge damage-wise. So it would make a pretty good counter to teams like this. Anything that has a really easy to apply, submerge all your allies kind of troop. Also, another pretty good thing to use it against is full AoE dragon teams. So any team that's running 4 dragons that are running full AoE damage, it is pretty decent against. Do I take that blue? The reason I'm kind of hesitant to is we can get more mana this way, even though we're giving him blue. And now we can just do this. Oh, we're frozen on the purple too, aren't we? Okay, I'm just going to have to ignore the fact that we are. And just do that. Ah, we didn't get to do anything because of the freeze. We are just getting obliterated by these things now. What is with the bad luck right now? Dragon Soul, you got this. Solo the entire enemy team with 10 HP. Revive 10 times. Go. Nope. Wow. We're just getting obliterated tonight. What about AoE mana drain? No, it doesn't work against AoE mana drain. It only works against AoE damage sources. So things like stat reduction, it still doesn't work against. Stats effects, it doesn't work against. And mana drain, it doesn't work against. Though that'd be really cool if it did. But yeah, it doesn't at this current moment in time. And I don't think they ever will make it work against mana drain. Currently, nothing counters mana drain, though. So they did think about adding mana shield to have mana drain protection, but they never implemented it for whatever reason. Really wish they would have. There's barely even anything that would become overpowered with that ability. The only troop that would become super overpowered if they were add mana drain protection to mana burn would be Dragon Soul, and that's about it. Everything else would actually still be quite balanced, and maybe Valkyrie as well, because Valkyrie's already pretty popular, just in the fact of what she does. Okay, we'll throw the Dragon Soul in there. It's Mab Insanity. Yeah, Mab can go really crazy. She has basically one of the best traits in the entire game. Freeze a random enemy on 4 times or 5 times matches. And if you have no immunities to her ability, she also has some of the highest AoE damage in the game as well. Because you have a really high base damage. But on top of that, it also does additional damage based on how much magic you or how much mana you have. So if you're running things that are running really high mana values, she'll have a higher damage to them than any other AoE troop. Because if you go and compare her, like right here, she'll do 22 damage because she's 21 plus the 1 from the arcane. And then right there, that would end up being a, what did I say, 22? So 22 into the 24, so that'd be 66 damage to our Fair Shra. And that's just to the Fair Shra, not even counting everything else. That would also, of course, be getting hit by that. Some troops don't even hit that much to a single target, and she's basically doing that full AoE. And we'll throw that down into anything in this match. Oh, 3 HP. What do you call that? Wait, never mind. Yeah, she is dead. It's just a weird glitch. Fail. It has been happening quite a bit lately. Also, Merry Christmas, Mr. Lonely. And welcome. Oh, any idea when the next double Traitstone event is? We do not know. There is no way of us really knowing in advance. We know what the troops are in advance, and that's about it. As far as what's actually going to be in every single event, we do not know. It was suggested to them that they start adding it to the weekly thing that they do on the forum every single week, so that we know at least like a couple hours ahead of time, but they never implemented it. We could try asking again on a Q&A, maybe. Maybe next Q&A they have whenever they end up doing that. They did one recently last week on Thursday, but maybe next Q&A we can ask them if they could start adding the spoilers to their Sunday post as well, or you know what the actual event bonuses things are going to be, because once they start expanding on event system and making it a lot more interesting, like they said they were going to do, which they are definitely doing next year, it would be nice to know what those things actually are a little bit in advance, just so we can kind of prepare on whatever it might be. And down it goes. Yeah, I have no clue when the next double trade stone will be. I don't even know if they know. It might be completely random which one gets determined every single week. I'm not sure. Okay, what do we move? What do we move? Nothing is good. I guess we just keep taking browns until something happens. He, for whatever reason, did not go for the blue. Thank you very much. That better not die to a death mark. Oh, come on. We're one brown short. Maybe I should have just taken these brown for a non-extra turn. Come on, brown. Okay, he's just going to die to death mark now. He'll just accept his fate at this point. Okay. We'll just ignore him then. Throw to Dragon Soul. Alright, maybe he will get to do something. We'll see. He's doing pretty good at not dying, but he also keeps getting refreshed with the thing, which is making it last longer, but also adding more one-turn delays so it doesn't kill him instantly. We'll see. Will he die to death mark? Nope, he's still hanging in there. Let's see, get a Ferris Rod down through that, and I think that's enough damage, so down it goes. And we're good to go. Yeah, what is the leaderboard looking like these days? Let's see. I forgot, it looks all weird now because of the new thing that they did with it. Let's see. Wait, what does that number represent? Wait, hold up. Oh, that's your level. That's weird. Why do they have a crown as your level? Normally your level is represented by a star, not by a crown. Okay, that's weird. But anyways, wow, we would need to almost triple the amount that we've done this week to get onto the top 100. Hey, AW Ryan made it right on the 100 spot. That's funny. That would be a lot of playing. I think it's around 4 hours a day, I think? 4 or 5. Somewhere around there. Okay. Well, we'll go take ourselves a purple. Move that over. And see what else we can do. Go for a nothing of value. I guess we just take the skull so he doesn't take it. Go for another purple into his skull, and then just Dragon Soul it. And move that over. And we're good to go. So Dragon Soul, get all the manas we need. See if we can take a purple. It doesn't drop into anything. Actually, do we give him an extra turn off that? No, we're fine. Oh, yes we do. Never mind. I forgot, remove the other green into position fail. I wouldn't have if that other green wasn't there. But we'll throw that down. Ferris Raw him. I think it's enough damage, even though we barely have any souls at the moment. Or do we kill the Valkyrie? Or do we do neither? Let's just throw the Dragon Soul. And then we throw that, and that's match, or almost match. And then we Ferris Raw into the poke that we need. And that's match. And down it goes with 17 damage. Because our hero class does indeed count as a dragon, since we have it set as one. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to double check to see if I have a Christmas hat for tomorrow. I don't know if I actually even still have one. I didn't bother getting one. I'm pretty sure I still have the one from last year though. Because normally I don't bother wearing like a little Christmas, little Santa hat thingy. When I'm just doing normal stuff on Christmas. Last year we ended up getting the Christmas hat specifically just so we could have it for the stream. So it's probably around here somewhere. Well, we'll go throw that down. Get the kill. Get the poke. And Dragon Soul is not enough damage. We'll kill the one. You know what? Let's just fair shroud then. And there we go. If anyone still has anything you want me to go over, just let me know. And of course, tomorrow is the brown-green for the... brown-green. It would help if I say the right thing. Is a green-blue for the Merlantis Kingdom. Also, I'd even mention that. It is Merlantis week next week. So if you were wanting anything from that kingdom, it would be the time to go and use some event keys. Personally, I would avoid using event keys next week. I don't think it's really worth it. Especially since the following week, you're going to be needing event keys for the Wild Plains events. Because it's going to be adding a new legend to the game. So yeah, we'll have all that when that ends up coming. But yeah, next week is going to be pretty basic as far as the event keys are concerned. There'll be a good time to start saving them for the following week, if you haven't already. Also, don't forget that the Ferrous Raw is still craftable for another few days, so definitely make sure to craft that as soon as possible if you have the resources. And also, the Skadi is still available until Friday reset, so that will also be around. And she's pretty decent. We ended up using her for Guild War days today. Kind of was pretty average, though, as far as the Guild Wars. But I have been using her some in PvP just to mess around with. Definitely a nice blue utility troop. Anything that ever gets those kind of perpetual blue storms, or, I mean, the perpetual storm for any color is definitely a nice utility to have as an option. Let's see. What was I about to go check? There's something related to what I just said. Wait. Well, there's Ferrous Raw in the Soul Forge. Not what I wanted to check, though, but yeah, he's over here. What was I about to go do? About to just do something, and now I completely forgot. Let's see, it wasn't related to that. It wasn't related to keys. Oh, yes, it was related to keys. I was going to go check to see what everything is within the kingdom for next week, as far as drops in the event key drop pool, for anyone that did want it. I don't believe there's anything worthwhile, though. There's Azura, Lamprey, Leviathan, Merlion, Wave Rider, and the new troop coming in tomorrow. So none of that is worth getting. There's really only two things in all of that are even somewhat remotely good, and that is Merlion and Azura. I guess technically you could consider Leviathan as a okay one too, but personally I did not find him to really work in most teams. He doesn't work in all dragons, which is the biggest thing that kind of brings him down. I'd almost rather use a behemoth than this guy in an all dragon team. Yeah, he just doesn't really work out that well. It's basically just Azura and Merlion as this entire kingdom, and partially the new troop coming in tomorrow as well due to its submerge. Yeah, there isn't really much to use from this kingdom, unfortunately. I almost forgot that this thing is even a troop. I don't think I have ever used it or seen anyone use it ever within a team. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things. Hello, original Baksama. Yes, Merry Christmas. Have you gotten your rewards from events? Yes, I got all the event rewards. I did that a while ago. I think we did that on like Tuesday. It's a pretty easy week. If you haven't already, definitely make sure to do it. I already almost did it 3 times over, just doing our normal amount of play. But yeah, it's really, really easy to do. All you have to do is kill 150 reds in PvP. And if you've been playing PvP all week, you've probably already naturally done it. But yeah, it's really, really easy resources. There's a free 90 gems, 8 glory keys, 8 gem keys, and 3 copies of Finley just sitting there. And that really only takes probably a day to really get those. There's actually enough time between now and the end of the event for if you have done 0 of them, you could probably do all of them. Though realistically, you probably wouldn't be, given that it's Christmas tomorrow. But yeah. You technically could within the amount of time there is between right now and the end of the event just to do all of those. It's a really, really easy event week. Okay, what do we do here? We'll go see if we can throw a Ferrous Raw. We don't have any extra turn, but we gained quite a bit of the mana. You know what, I probably should have threw one more Dragon Soul first. But we could just wipe that out with AoE, so it's not too big a deal. And down it goes. And that's pretty much match. We just throw a Dragon Soul, maybe get a Ferrous Raw alignment. You know what, maybe we don't even bother. We'll just throw that into it. And see if we can get the last little bit of his mana off of this cast, and then that's enough damage to kill it. And down it goes. Poke. The mighty poke. I know, there is another mythic coming like right around the corner. Not next Friday, but the following Friday. We are already getting another mythic. It is pretty quick. We're definitely going to have way more than enough resources for it, though. Our reserve is still pretty high. We've been getting really lucky lately with keys, so that's been helping. But yeah, as far as gold, or gem keys, I mean, I'm probably throwing 0 gem keys at the next mythic, and only doing VIP keys. I haven't done that for a very, very long time, but I'm basically going to have to because the new kingdom is coming mid to late January, so I want to make sure I keep my gem keys for when a new kingdom comes in. It's not as mandatory, but I guess it's technically the same amount of spending either way. Maybe I will just spend some gold keys initially to try to get it. I don't know. Because now that I think about it, technically, buying VIP keys, if we're already going to be buying gem keys anyways, there's really no difference in the costs there. So I guess it doesn't really matter if I do or do not save the gem keys, since we're going to be running some of our gems regardless. But yeah, that is way too quick the way that they're adding it like that. It's the first time they're ever adding it that quick, though, on PC Mobile. Console has had it occur several times, though, so they probably won't even really notice that much. But PC Mobile definitely will, because it is the quickest they've ever done a Mythic and then added another Mythic pretty much, like, right after. Okay, well, we'll go take a purple, throw our Dragon Soul down, and see what we can do from there. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to be heading off for the night right after this battle. I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas Eve, or Merry Christmas Eve. I don't know, which way do you say it for that one? Happy Christmas Eve or Merry Christmas Eve? I know it's Merry Christmas, but I always keep saying Happy Crit too. I just say that for every single holiday. But anyways, let's see if we can get the Fair Shroud there. Hope you all enjoy tomorrow. Hope you get plenty of presents from Santa. And all that good stuff. We'll go through Dragon Soul and see if we can go get the AoE. And do we have it? No, we don't. So we'll just move that, get ourselves a Dragon Soul, get another AoE, and that is match. If he doesn't summon, please don't summon. Good. Get the extra turn, and of course you have to summon. And down it goes, one shot. Give us those souls. Anyways, guys, hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas. We will be streaming tomorrow night, same time as we always do, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And we will have 2 redeem codes for it, and all that good stuff. But yeah, hope you all, and we'll still have the event video and stuff. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Do enjoy. I will see you all later. And, yep, best of luck with everything. Goodbye, everyone.